Hey Capricorn, today's read is for you. Uh, Actually, now that I've looked at all of the cards, I believe this read is just for one of you, possibly two or three of you. This is a very tailored reading. The cards all make sense together, but it is really, really specific. So let's see if it's exactly for you. So today is your read, Capricorn, and I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 oracle decks, different ones, lots of cards, and a Lenormand and tarot. Okay? So I started with this one here. I got spouse and persecution and inquisition. This read is going to be for someone who is married or in a relationship. So if you're single, I honestly don't think this read will be for you, but you can still listen and see. Perhaps it could be your future. Honestly, don't know. But it seems to be for a married person. Okay, or someone in a long-term relationship already. All right, so we have spouse and persecution and inquisition, and what this means together is somebody in a relationship or marriage is feeling persecuted and having to explain themselves, or vice versa, right? There is some sort of trouble in paradise, all right? So let's look at the next oracle. We have an impasse. Yes. So there is some sort of thing that is being argued upon, like some sort of issue. There is a big issue in your relationship. Okay? An impasse. But according to the cards, your marriage, see this married couple here, bowing before these ethereal figures, these heavenly figures. These are the creators, I believe. Creator and divine associates. This is you and your spouse. This is destiny. So although you might currently be at an impasse, maybe you're feeling persecuted and having to explain things, maybe this is like constant, it's a big deal in your marriage or relationship, you are meant to be exactly where you are. This is divine, okay? So it's just a challenge, all right? Let me see where I went next. Then I believe I did the Lenormand, oh no, I'm sorry, the romantic oracle. Hold on. Yes, that is what I did next. Let me go there. All right, so this says, by the way, I can't use my flash because my battery is too low right now, so I'm sorry it's kind of in the dark here, but give your relationship a chance. Yes, see, just like the impasse, but it's destined. Okay, it's destined. What does this say? Oh my goodness. Work on your partnership. Yes. So you are just facing a big challenge in your marriage or relationship, but you need to push on, push forward. What is the problem? It is possibly a religion difference, some sort of belief difference that you are not in agreement with each other over. Now, I also consider this card, maybe it's not about religion, it could be an age difference, it could be a, an upbringing difference. You know, maybe not exactly religion, but it could be like the way you were raised, the way they were raised, or your experiences in early adulthood that are affecting the way that you think. Okay, but let's see what this says here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing. Yeah. And spiritual path. Yes. Okay, so not just religious. Perhaps it is a family type issue. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that you grew up with the rules that you had in your house, maybe. Maybe it's not just about religion. Or, okay, I've said that, but let's talk about maybe there is some sort of age issue. That could be something. It doesn't have to be religion. It could be, you know, maybe someone's from another country and things are just so different. Perhaps. So the way, okay, it even says here, the way that you were brought up, where is it? Your upbringing. Yes. Is influencing the way that you think about a relationship, okay? All right, sorry. I seem to have I'm getting a cold. Okay, so, but there's more on this. So let's keep going with this thought pattern. We have codependency. Okay. So somebody in the relationship seems to be codependent on the other. Now, being in a relationship is codependency in it of itself, is it not? But there seems to be some sort of push and pull like problem. I don't know. Let's see what this says here. Oh, okay. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, codependency on a, not necessarily a substance. Maybe someone is spending too much time not with the relationship, like they are almost addicted to, like, let's just use gaming for example, okay? Because I've seen this where people are addicted to gaming and they spend all of their time, instead of spending time with the marriage and family, they are spending time on whatever it is that they are addicted to. So, okay, so according to this card, not codependency on the other partner necessarily, but codependency upon something other, all right? And perhaps the person who seems to be addicted to something that is outside of the marriage, maybe their, quote, excuse is that, well, I've always done this. This is how I've always done things. Or this is what my parents did. See what I'm saying? But back to the beginning, give your relationship a chance, okay? Because you are destined to be together. So this is just a challenge. But wait, there is another card on this oracle. We have retreat, okay? Seems the answers are in these explanations. So let's read this one. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, you know, the word disconnect makes me think that maybe I might have been onto something about gaming. Just a thought. Maybe. Time to disconnect from the world, the web, maybe. And retreat together. This is, you can see a bride and groom go on a retreat together. It could be a retreat, you know, just unplugging, literally unplugging the internet, or whatever addiction this is. Could be bingo, okay? It could be anything. Just time to put it down for a minute and give your relationship more of a chance, all right? So whoever the person is that seems to be codependent upon something else that is impeding upon your relationship or marriage, they need to shelve it for a little while. Might be a good suggestion. Don't know if it's you or they. Okay? It seems to be quite an issue in your marriage or relationship. Persecution and inquisition. So the person who seems to be spending too much time on something else outside of the relationship or marriage, or something that is impeding upon, somehow it is causing a negative effect on the marriage or relationship, they are feeling persecuted because of the other person saying, this has to stop. This, this is messing up this is not making our relationship good, and I might quit. Okay? So the person is feeling persecuted and like they're getting the Inquisition. Well, that is a problem, is it not? That is an impasse situation for sure. So this might be a good suggestion to can we just unplug for a minute? Whatever it is, whatever the case might be, all right? All right, so next was Tarot. Let's go there. Trying to focus here. Hello. It's so dark, it won't focus. Okay, well, so we start with the Seven of Wands. This is kind of, I would say here, feeling defensive. Got the guard up there. Got yourself blocked in. Definitely feeling defensive. Okay. Not necessarily you. Maybe they. All right, let's see. This is your partner and you here. So, feeling defensive about your relationship. Like, you've got your guard up. Yeah, kind of like the impasse situation. Impasse. He's guarded. He's got his arms. He's like saying, stop. He's like blocking the way. It's an impasse. This is also looks like an impasse about the relationship. Yes. Then we have, the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is wanting peace. Wanting peace. Tired of this right here. The persecution, the Inquisition in your marriage or relationship. Okay, so wanting to move to a better state of being with your partner. All right. One of you, you or he or she. All right. Four of Swords, yes. Tired of it, you're tired of it. They are tired of it. Needing rest and relaxation. But I'd say together. Okay, it's not over. I gotta go over here. Hold on. Okay, and then so we have the Knight of Pentacles. This would be a slow progression, but good news, it is progression. All right. So feeling very defensive in the relationship, wanting peace, quiet, rest, relaxation, harmony. Okay, it's coming slowly. It will be a slow move to do so. The Empress. Is this the Empress? I can barely see. The Empress, yes. Okay, so this is, I believe this would be the one who is kind of like leading the way of this. All right, but let's see what else. The Three of Pentacles, yes. Okay. So the Empress is the one who is going to organize the move forward into peace, calm, relax. The Four of Swords is like the retreat, all right? You need the retreat, but together, okay? Not retreating from each other, no, together, okay? So the Empress is going to take charge and move things along. But you have to do it together, all right? The Three of Pentacles, it must be together, okay? So, as mentioned before, this is a destined marriage or relationship. You are meant to face this challenge, all right? Let's see what else. Okay, here's another oracle. Time to restore. Yes. Time to restore. This is just like the Four of Swords. Exactly. Yes. Time to calm down. Calm down the relationship. Retreat. All right. Okay, I have Lenormand. Let's check that out real quick. All right. All right. We start with Clover. This is a good sign right here. This is good luck. Good things are going to happen. With the Rider, okay? The Rider is information or news. So good information or news. Probably this read is a good point of learning what is happening here in your relationship and that it needs to stop, okay? It is very imperative to do the retreat with your partner. The time to restore. Time to take action, albeit it will be gradual, okay? Take the action together. Work together, okay? So, the good news is this info is brought to you for your home and family, your marriage, your relationship, and it is your present. It is your present. It is your gift from the divine. Things are going to work for you. You just need to address it. But the other person or you have been feeling persecuted and been feeling like it's the Inquisition. They feel really bad. Like, I don't know if it's you or they, but it's time to do something new. It's time to take charge and create a situation where you're working together. Maybe do something new. Do something new. Maybe it's time for a vacation. Definitely. Yes, this would be unplugging. Is taking a vacation. Get away from whatever it is that is causing a rift in your relationship. Okay? I don't think it's actually religious factors. I don't think it's something that can't be worked on, because according to this read, this can be dealt with and it should be dealt with. And you're meant to be together. You're destined to be together. Okay? So you just need to work together. I say it's either a vacation or some sort of big change, okay? Some sort of big change that forces you to work together or encourages you to work together, okay? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so you see how that's definitely meant for someone who's already in a relationship, do you see? Or in a marriage. And a lot of people that like to watch tarot and reads probably are looking for a romance read. I think typically, not always, it's important to and interesting to find out about money stuff and the future. But I feel like probably a lot of people that watch these videos are single. So this is different. This is for someone who's in a long-term relationship and just feeling at their wits' end. Feeling completely like not good. You or they. But you know what? It's that codependency. It's that thought pattern that is causing the problem. So it's time for renewal because you're meant to be together. All right. All right. I hope that was enlightening for some of you, one of you, two of you, three of you. Okay. I hope that helped. Like you feel, heard. You feel like, well, I mean, this is a divine intervention here. All right. So definitely you shouldn't give up. It says give your relationship a chance. You are destined to be together. This is just a challenge. It needs to be worked through. And they're rooting for you. Divine is rooting for you. And they got your back. Oh my gosh. I forgot some other cards. Hold on. I'm not finished. I just saw them. Hold on. Wow, that's kind of funny that I forgot those cards over there. I had them on a different platform. So, okay. This is another oracle, so I didn't even count these in the beginning because I forgot that they even existed right here. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, it says, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Okay. Yes. So in this read, you've been encouraged by the divine to work on your marriage, to face the challenge. Yes, you're at an impasse. Yes, you both are different, probably in the way that you were raised, and so it's very deep-seated. However, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. It's important to unplug, get a grip, retreat, relax, move into a better space together, right? Now, I also took some messages that would be like secret love messages. Maybe your partner's not telling you these things. Let's read about this, okay? Now, it says even thought. Now, that ain't right. They wrote that wrong. Even though we are so different, see? Yes, even though we're so different, I feel so connected to you. Wow, okay. Yes, they love you. They love you. Maybe this is your thought for them. I don't know. I believe it's their thought. Even though we are so different, I feel so connected to you. And you are my lucky charm. Since I met you, I've manifested all sorts of things. Wow. Yes. Yes. Do not give up on your marriage. Do not give up on your relationship. It is a divine union. It is meant to be. This is meant to be a challenge for you two to work together, and this will bring you closer together. Okay? So, for those of you who this was for, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy doing it, and I will talk to you again in a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. If you'd like to talk to me before then, links and info is in the description. Feel free to hit me up. All right? All right. I hope you have a great week. All right, love? See you later. Thanks. Bye.